Hello everyone, I'm Ayushi from AgriMoon.com with yet another interview for a graduate and undergraduate students. Today we are going to interview Mr. Vinay Mishra, who is a scientific researcher in a government organization in Ireland. First of all, I really want to thank him for his time, and we'll talk to him and know more about his journey and the choices he made. So, hello Vinay, how are you?
Hi Ayushi. Thank you so much, first of all, for inviting me for this opportunity. I'm really excited and delighted to share my experience, and thank you. Pleasure is all mine, and I'm really sure it will be helpful for young aspirants who are seeking their future in abroad.
That's very nice of you. We'll quickly jump to our first question.
Sure.
So, will you please tell us about your educational background and your current position, and how did you prepare for it?
I would like to start with my current position. I'm a scientific researcher at Chagisk Food Research Centre. It's a government research organisation in Ireland. It's a structured PhD, and I'm a third-year PhD student. Before that, I was in Belgium. I did my master's studies in food technology and post-harvest engineering with my major in post-harvest engineering. Before that, my undergraduation was in dairy technology from Allahabad Agriculture Institute in Allahabad. I did my undergraduation from there. Regarding my preparation for this future studies or studying in abroad, I focused myself on self-study most of the time by studying food technology and food engineering books. And NPTEL, which is outsourced or open source education platform from IIT, was very helpful in preparing for studying abroad. So it was really helpful for me.
I believe this will be very helpful for our AgriMoon students.
I'm sure it will, definitely. It's open source and it's very easily accessible platform for everyone.
Definitely. So, would you like to share briefly about your current research?
Yeah, sure. I'm currently working in a dairy dry project, and my PhD is on developing atomic force microscopy technique to characterize high protein spray dried powders at micro and nano level. Atomic force microscopy technique, it's as the name suggests, it's a microscopy technique. And the project I'm working on is called Dairy Dry, and we are focused on producing next generation high protein powders with enhanced rehydration properties. So,
wow, I'm sure I understood all of it.
Okay.
So, when I believe most of our students will be really glad to know about your studies in abroad. So, I would really want to ask you, how did you find out about studying in abroad, and what was your rationale behind choosing the university, college, or the country?
Yeah, sure. I was in Leuven and Ghent University in Belgium.
It is under the top 50 universities,
yes,
isn't it?
Yes,
Okay.
it is. It was an honor for me to, got admission over there. Anyways, so the rationale behind choosing the country, it was simple. I wanted to study in the universities which are known for their educational level, and Leuven being the top 50 universities in the world, the educational level was amazing, was really hard as well, but it was very good. So what I did for the preparation, I shortlisted 3 different universities. One was Leuven and Ghent University from Belgium. Another was Cornell University in US. And the third was Lund University in Sweden. And 2 of my applications, one was in Leuven and second was Lund University, which was successful.
Okay.
But Leuven is a public university, so the tuition fees and everything is affordable. So that was the reason I chose Belgium to pursue my master's, actually.
That's nice. So your reason was never to get a job quickly or to earn more since you studied in abroad?
Anyways, the motive force, of course, is not all the time money. It's my opinion. it's completely my opinion. But no, never. The only motive was to learn. That was my opinion. That was my motive. I genuinely believe that when you work hard, the reward which you get, the reward also includes the money. Okay,
True.
so that's my opinion again. But what I feel is when you work hard, okay, and especially if you work hard for money, so the money may or may not follow. But
Correct.
if you work hard for a talent, for knowledge, the reward, it comes with like a complimentary. It comes with the money. So
I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Okay, so moving on, what difficulty have you faced before admission, and do you believe that people have to have lots of money to study abroad?
I would answer the first question. Okay, so regarding the difficulties, yes, it's all about finding the right information and contacting the right people. Okay, so during admission, I had many questions, as many young aspirants would have, before applying. So most of which are available on the websites. Most of the informations you'll find easily on different websites. How I approach to this problem is I would contact with our people, okay, who are already either working there or if they are already studying there. Okay, you can contact them. You probably might find information on different Facebook groups, for example, on the social platforms. So you can contact them, and they will definitely help you. Yeah, that's how I found most of my answers before my application. Even after applications, they helped me a lot. Usually, these universities, they have dedicated coordinators, program coordinators, who will be their job is to answer to your queries. So you can send a proper email with lots of your questions, and then just have some patience, because number of students are going to contact them. But you can send your queries, send an email to them, and then they'll come back to you with all your answers. Regarding having lots of money, it depends. If you're getting a scholarship, things will be easy for you. If you have to, definitely you need some amount to, pay your tuition fees or to pay for the living expenses. But it all depends on different universities, I would say.
Yeah. Okay. Since you talked about scholarship, I would like to ask you about your scholarship. Did you get any scholarship? If you don't mind me asking.
No, of course not. I would. First of all, no, I didn't got any scholarship. But there is a scholarship which is offered by European Union and KU Leuven. KU Leuven is Catholic University Leuven. That's the full form of KU Leuven. They offer scholarship in collaboration with European Union. They offer scholarship to underdeveloped and developing countries. It's called VILIR, OUS. It's VLIROUS. And you can search the website, their website. You can apply on the website for the scholarship. And most of the time, it depends how is your experience in terms of job, in terms of your education, your qualification, and everything. There are multiple factors which decides whether you're going to get the scholarship or not. But for developing countries, for example, India, they offer, being a public university, they offer full scholarship. So we don't have to pay tuition fees. Like if I remember correctly, I paid 105 euros for the whole year. That was like 8,000 Indian rupees during the whole year. But I ended up paying my living expenses. Okay. So overall, it was really affordable for me. Being from a village area person, so it was really helpful that they provided a scholarship for students from developing countries.
Perfect. Okay, so we'll move to the next question. How much time did you spend for your preparation?
Okay, regarding the preparation, I would say it individually depends. Okay, if you like, in my case, I would talk about what I did. Even now, in my PhD, I normally spend 7 to 9 hours, self-studying for my current education. And even in my second year of undergraduation, I spent at least 8 to 9 hours preparing and doing self-study. And I would like to mention that NPTEL, the IIT platform, the open source platform for the education platform, really helped me in broadening my knowledge database.
Okay.
So NPTEL they have different educational content from different fields. So you can easily find, for example, food technology books and lectures. They are available on their website, and I prepared myself, from their website. Being from dairy technology, during the undergraduation, I had to prepare myself because I was trying to enter in the food field, in the food engineering and food technology field. So I did all the self-studies using NPTEL. You also need to prepare for your English proficiency. You need to prepare for IELTS exam to show that you are, competent with the English language, because you're trying to, go abroad for studying.
Yeah.
So for doing IELTS preparation, again, I found everything on the internet. I never, to be honest, like not now, but during my undergraduation, I never bought any books or anything. But I knew multiple, libraries and different universities, so I was a member there.
Mm-hmm.
So I borrowed the book from different libraries, but I didn't purchase anything. Maybe the reason was, financially, it was, kind of hard at that moment.
Yeah.
So I couldn't purchase them. But internet, in 2011 and 12, and it was really good friend of mine, I would say. And even now, it has changed greatly, and in a positive way. You can find each and every books, any educational content on the internet. So, yeah.
That's true. It was a really helpful information, I believe.
Yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
I really appreciate you being so open to us. So what difficulty have you faced while getting your visa?
About visa. So, being Indian student, belonging from a small town, I would say, a village actually.
Okay.
Applying for visa and applying to a university, can be very challenging for, some of the students who have, not much experience. Of course, it's the first time, but it can be challenging. So, and the hassle which you need to go through for, applying for the visa and applying for the university can set you back. It can definitely demotivate one person if he or she has a weak willpower.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to be firm that whatever it comes, I'll definitely tackle tackle the situation. If you're not that, if you're even a little bit lazy to carry out some of get the documents completed or get the right information, if you're lazy, you might miss the chance, because the admissions usually happens twice a year, in January and September, and most of the time it will be September for you. But if you miss the deadlines, or if you miss any key information, probably it will be a complete year waste for you. So I would really recommend that you have to be proactive in contacting people, getting documents ready, and it's not that hard. And the best part is, every bit of information is available online. So you have to be proactive. You have to do lots of homework, and it's important. Okay, if you want to pursue your career outside India, you have to take the challenge. Take it as a challenge. I would really recommend.
Okay.
And trust me, every bit of information is available online, especially these days. And you really don't need any agent to apply to go abroad. Everything can be doable. Everything is doable. It's just you have to take the challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty much it, I would say.
Wonderful.
One thing which I also want to add to the visa application and visa application information is all the international embassies in India. They have outsourced their official work to Tata Consultancy Services.
Okay.
It's called TCS, and their department is called VFS. Okay, and they collect your documents, all your documents which is required for the visa application, and the processes, the visa for the visa application. It all starts with the embassy websites, and they will give you a checklist. If not, make your own checklist. If it's not provided to you, I would recommend complete what they asked you, and things will be smooth from there.
Okay. So, what are your suggestions to your juniors, Vinay?
I wouldn't call them juniors, and I'm no senior. I would prefer to call them my colleagues and my friends. As a message, my suggestion is to small town students, because the students from the city areas, they are in a way privileged and lucky. Not all of them, of course, but the information can be easily accessible to them. My message is especially to small town or village students who think that studying in abroad or in one of the best universities is not their thing. But maybe the reason can be financial, or maybe it can be a language issue. But trust me, nothing can stop you if you don't want to be stopped. Okay. Also, it is crucial that you stay honest with yourself. If you are going to do this, make sure the goals are clear in your mind. There is no easy or shortcut to any of this, But yeah, stay honest, stay hardworking, I would say.
That was an inspiring journey, Vinay, and I'm sure this will help lots of young students pursue their dreams and even decide on their career. Thank you so much once again for your time. I would also like to mention that you can watch this interview on our website, agrimoon.com. You can also download it on Play Store and watch it on your mobile. And if you have any questions or any queries, you can mention it down and we'll get back to you quickly as soon as possible. This is Ayushi. Stay updated and stay ahead with agrimoon.com. Take care. Bye-bye. Until next time.